you traveling to Japan, Tokyo in the near future, but still trying to figure out where to stay? Have you constantly scrolled through various hotel booking websites and still trying to find the best value hotel? Have you came across this hotel chain called Tokyu Stay and it keeps popping up and you wonder what it's like? If so, you've arrived at the right destination. Today I'll be sharing my experience at one of the Tokyu Stays in Tokyo, more specifically the one in Takanawa, Sengakuji, and hopefully providing you with useful information helping you decide whether you want to stay at Tokyu Stay or this location more specifically. Hi, my name is Alex, and one of my favorite things to do is traveling to Japan, as it offers such amazing cultural experiences, amazing quality food, and so many fun things to do. Luckily, I've been able to visit Japan multiple times, and Tokyo a few times actually. As a result, this has given me an experience from staying from cheap budget hotels to more moderate priced hotels in the center of Shinjuku. In today's video, as briefly mentioned, we will be looking at a hotel chain called Tokyu Stay. They have over 30 hotels from the small islands in Okinawa to the largest island in Japan, Hokkaido. When we look at Tokyo more specifically, they have 18 different options available. For example, they have hotels in Shinjuku, Ginza, Ikebukuro, and many more locations. The one we decided to stay at was in Takanawa, Sengakuji. The location of this hotel is in the Minato region, which is in the southern part of Tokyo, which you could say is a little bit further away from the center of Tokyo. In terms of getting to this hotel from Narita Airport, which is our journey, we took the Keisei Skyline Express, which just takes about over 40 minutes to arrive at Keisei Ueno. There's a quick tip: we booked through our tickets using a travel agent, and more specifically the one we used was Klook. They saved us time in terms of stressing out where to buy the tickets and stuff, and all we had to do was just exchange it at a counter. After arriving at Keisei Ueno, we took the Yamamoto JR line from Ueno Station to Takanawa Gateway Station, which was only about 80 minutes or so. Then there was a short walk from the Takanawa Gateway Station to the Sengakuji Tokyu Stay, which is only about 6 minutes or so. Regarding this Tokyu Stay, it has 177 guest rooms with 4 different room types available: moderate double, comfort double, residential, and superior twin. All of the options come with a washer and dryer, but only the residential comes with a kitchenette. At the time we were traveling with a baby, so having a kitchenette was basically an essential need for us as we needed to wash the bottles and stuff. Therefore, we chose the residential option, which was listed at 21 square meters. And I can tell you for a fact, after staying in many hotels in Tokyo, the 21 square meters is actually relatively big. We had 3 large suitcases and a pushchair, and we can still put them to the side and still walk around. Here is a quick room tour of the room. Please excuse the messy room. As you enter the room, on the right side there is a washing machine / dryer, and above that there is a microwave with a kettle as well there. The washing machine is in Japanese, but there is a manual to help you figure out how to use the washing function and the drying function. Also, Tokyu Stay provides the laundry detergent, so it's very handy as then you don't have to go outside to get some. Again, please excuse a messy room, but from the left we have 2 chairs and a little dining table, which is very convenient I thought, because we had most of our dinners there and it was just a great sitting area in general, as well as a TV above it to watch any Japanese TV shows. And then as we go further to the right, we have a table at the back right, which was very handy to put stuff on top. And then we had quite a relatively large bed I thought for a double bed. Here is a kitchenette with all our stuff scattered across it. I think in terms of the size, it's a relatively decent size. And then we have a stove in the drawer as well. In terms of getting the utensils for cooking, you just have to ask downstairs at the reception desk and they'll happily give it to you. When deciding a hotel to stay at, it's not just only the room you decide, but you want to decide the price, the location, and also one additional thing I like to consider is about the area surrounding the hotel and see what it is to do. If I'm honest, this area is a little bit further away from the center of Tokyo, so obviously expect it to be a little more quieter, and that is the case. But don't worry, there is a lot of convenience stores still around. The closest one is actually called Daily Yamazaki. To be honest, I've never really heard of this convenience store before, but after going to it so many times, every day, the quality of food is actually really good in there, and you can get all the essential things you need. This fried chicken from Daily Yamazaki is honestly so good. I've had a lot of fried chicken in Japan, but this one was actually really good. I don't know what it is, but the quality of the meat is really good, and it was just very well seasoned as well. If we branch out a little bit further, there is a 7-Eleven and a Lawson, only about 45 minutes away, so it's still easily accessible if you prefer these options. One of my favorite things to do is go to a Japanese supermarket, and luckily there is one actually not too far away, only about a 15-minute walk away, called OK Supermarket. OK Supermarket is a discounted supermarket store, and they basically just have more variety than a convenience store, which you kind of expect obviously as it's a bigger supermarket. The OK Supermarket is actually located on the 2nd floor, and after we did our shopping, you can actually head out onto the little bridge area and you can actually get a very beautiful view of the Tokyo Tower. Anyways, we headed back to our hotel, which is a very nice quiet walk. In terms of getting back to the hotel using the Tokyo Metro line, the closest station to the hotel is Sengakuji Station, and the Sengakuji Station is on the Asakusa line. If you have a look at the Tokyo Metro map, it is very well connected to the other lines. So, for example, if you want to go to Shinjuku, it'll take about 29 minutes at a stop at Daimon Station. Most places will require a stopover at another station if you're starting from the Sengakuji Station. But, however, as the name suggests, it is on the Asakusa line. And if you go to Asakusa Station itself, for example, to see the Sennoji Temple, it will take about 32 minutes with no changeover. When you arrive back at Sengakuji Station, I think the closest way to get back to the hotel is taking the A2 exit. There is a short walk back to the hotel after getting off the train. Please enjoy this. If you prefer to skip to the end for the conclusion, I'll put a timestamp in the video. We take the stairs, I guess. I hope you find all this information very useful in terms of regarding Tokyu Stay or the hotel located in Sengakuji. In terms of the price, we booked for 10 days and it was just over £700, which averaged about just over £70 a day. And compare that if you booked in Shinjuku, it will most likely cost you about £1,000 or so, so averaging about £100 a day. Therefore, meaning we save around £300 or so, which I think is quite a lot of money as you can put that towards food, buying lots of other things. So I do think it's worth considering. In terms of the cost saving versus the location being a bit further away, I do think this location is still pretty good considering you got a Tokyo Metro right underneath, and the JR line, if you're using that, is quite close as well. You will most likely have to take the Metro or the JR line to get around Tokyo anyway, so I believe this further location, it kind of negates the slightly longer travel times. If you're staying in Tokyo for a medium to long stay, I would suggest you consider this location, as the facilities are very good and the room's quite spacious, as well as you save quite a bit of money as well. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found some of this information useful, and if you want to check out other Japan adventures, there are other videos on my channel as well. So until next time, take it easy, bye for now.